Hey, how's it going? It's Heather with Papers, Caffeine and Life. Grab your favorite drink, pull up a chair, get some cool paper, and let's get busy.
Welcome to another Junk Journal in July challenge. Today is day 9 and today's prompt is scraps. So what I thought we would do, we all have scrap things laying around, whether it be our digitals, whether it be scrapbook paper, whether it be book page, map page, some coffee dyed paper, anything. So what I'm going to do is show you how to take little itty bitty scraps, some bigger scraps, and just some random things, and a junk mail envelope or a bill, whatever, and make it into a larger thing that we can put in our junk journal, and it's going to be interactive. So let's get started. So I have my envelope and it's all ratted across the top and it's written on, and it has a window. It doesn't matter. We're not going to worry about the window. We're going to cover things over so you're not going to see the writing or anything like that. And we're going to make it interactive. So I just cut the frayed part across the top off. Then what we're going to do is, if you have a bigger piece of paper, obviously you could just cover it in one swoop. If you have smaller paper, you can piece it together. You can just do like that one and maybe that one and a little piece of coffee dyed paper or map, whichever you want to do. And then we're going to make pockets and flips and all kinds of things. So I am going to use my little bit bigger scrap of paper, and this started out as 12 by 12. So I'm, clearly it was, not super big, and I could still use this for many things, but I wanted to bring it along to kind of show you how you can incorporate big pieces and little pieces and make it into something bigger. Now, we're not going to worry about the window, like I said, because we're just going to cover over it. If you want to leave the window and make it like a fancy thing, you by all means can do that. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. Now, we'll just cut this out and we can go ahead and do the back real quick. I did end up opening it. That's okay. We will just go ahead and I'll wait until I get done actually, and then we'll re-glue it. Alright, so back here, let's see. Let's do this side where we only have some scraps to use. So let's go ahead and finish using up this piece of paper because there's no sense to waste it, and then we have more scraps to deal with. And this will also help reinforce the envelope where it was kind of torn and tattered. Okay, so we have that down. Oops, scoot it over just a little bit more. There we go. Now, let's see. Let's do, oh, and I also have some adult coloring sheet, so that's kind of cool also. Let's do some of this. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue and then I'll stick it on it. And I'm going to go over just a little tiny bit so it kind of overlaps. If you don't have enough paper, you don't have to. There's nothing saying you have to. It's just what I'm choosing to do. Okay, now I can go ahead and cut this out. All right, so straight away, just by using our scraps, we have a really cool large pocket. And I am going to, no, you know, I'm gonna wait actually, because what we can do, since this is open, we can stick our flaps inside. That way, because I covered both sides, so you could essentially use this as like a floating pocket or something. All right, so I have this piece of fall leaf paper that came from one of my kits, and I just kind of folded it to create like a little flap, and we can stick it right in there. But I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and round the corners just to give it a little bit of shape and kind of make it a little bit different than what's already there. And we can decide, you know, do you want it on this side, do you want it on that side, higher or lower, doesn't matter. So we'll go ahead and do that. And this flap is actually a little big. We don't need it that big. You could use the glue stick, but I'm going to use my art glitter just because sometimes I find when you're sticking things inside of envelopes, it's a little bit easier to have wet glue. But if you prefer the glue stick, or if maybe you're brand new to crafting and all you have is a glue stick, it's still gonna work. All right, you want to make for sure that you leave just a little bit of room between where your fold is and where your fold is on this paper. That way it's not going to get caught on anything. All right. So there's that. So we have one flap already. Now let's do this. This is actually the perfect size. We could just flip this down over the top. Okay, so just like that. And again, I'm going to round my corners. Okay, so it's going to glue on this side. You're going to put it on the inside. All right, so we're going to kind of center it on our paper and then glue it down. So now we have a flap that goes over top. All right, now we have this long strip, so this could fold up over the green one that we just did. So let's hold it in place and fold it like that. So because I know this is where I want it to be, I'm just going to go ahead and glue it. And once you get started with your layering of your flips and stuff, it goes by super easy, and it kind of is just automatic. You're literally just laying it down and gluing it. So just like that. And then I can just come in and round my corners like that. So that can go over the top, or you can have it underneath, whichever way you like it. I really like it over the top. All right, now let's have a pocket that's gonna come this way. What do we want to do? I really like this piece. I want to try and use this. So let's use this for our flip. I'm going to fold this one down and fold this up. So now you kind of want to off center it when you're doing flips and things like that. I think I might have folded it a little cockeyed. All right, let's try that now. And you could, by all means, use a scoreboard or a ruler or something. And you can ink as you go if you want to, or you can just kind of do it afterwards when you decorate. Sometimes when you do the different papers like this, I don't feel like there's a ton of decoration that's needed, just because you have all these, you know, really pretty unique papers coming together. Just like that. And I tried to get it up a little higher, but it had already stuck, so it's fine. So let's see, we have these two pockets that flip and flip. This one flips down, this one flips up. So let's make a few pockets of some sort to go on here. We could do like a layered effect, or we could do one giant pocket. I definitely want to use some of this map. And I'm just doing a really simple fold to do our pocket. Just fold the two sides in a little bit to give your pocket a little extra wiggle room. These don't have to be even. And then you're just going to fold the bottom up a little bit. And this will make your pocket more expandable. So then you're going to want to cut the corners out just a little bit, just to take some of the bulk out. And I know I do a ton of videos on my channel, or I do a ton of pockets on my channel, but I find that pockets are always just so simple and such an easy go-to, and they can be really versatile depending on the type of project that you're doing. So you could do the same project, but it could look totally different. All right, so now I just want to cut it down a little bit. And again, we'll snip the corners. So now we've made a couple pockets. If we want to use this one somewhere different. So we have that pocket that we can put down. And you can do the little thumb notch, or you don't have to. With small pockets like these, I don't find it super necessary, especially when you're doing the flaps to give it a little extra room. it's not quite as tight and you can get it like this stuff in and out easier. All right, so there's that. Now I think I would like to do this pocket. Let's see, make sure I'm not doing it upside down. Okay, so I think I want to use this pocket because again, we're trying to make less scraps for ourselves. Like that, so that makes a cute little pocket up there. And then let's see, oh no, I already lost my glue. Oh, there it is. Back to my glue. It goes away all the time. All right, so we have one pocket here. This is a really cute pocket that I like this tree, so maybe we just cut it off here. And I kind of like the angle, so maybe I just cut it at an angle like that. And you don't have to make them the same size. You don't have to make them the same shape. I actually really like it on this side, so we're going to put it over here. They don't all have to be expandable with that little flap. That's personal preference. You can do some each way. All right, so that's cute. We have an extra pocket. Let's do, oh, I like this one. This is pretty. Let's do a pocket with this. So I'm just going to cut it. And I'm kind of liking the angles lately. So let's try it with the angle. Let's cut it down just a little bit and let's change the angle. And we'll put it on this side. Fabulous. All right. So see, scraps really can just be used anywhere. Okay. Now, with this one, I actually think I'm going to take the coffee dyed paper and create a little tag to put in our main pocket. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, that'll be good. And then we can still put one more pocket up here. So let's see what we want to do. We have this paper. This is really cute. Yeah, so that'll be cute there. Okay, so we have that. All right, so this flap, this flap, this flap, this, and then what we can do on here is we can again use, let's see, what do we have left? We have some more of this. Oh, we have this, which I like. All right, let's do that then. So I just need to cut a little bit of this off. And I'm going to cut this in half. So this is going to be a little itty bitty pocket, and you'll see why I want to do this. All right, so there's that. Now, what we're gonna do, oh no, we're gonna keep that one. What we're gonna do is we're gonna create a little scrappy notebook to put some of our pieces parts with. Like we have some more of this. And then we can use some of our adult coloring book. And then let's use some of this. And then we need some of this, and it's okay if it goes all different directions. That's kind of the fun of this. We use some more of this coffee dyed paper. We use a small portion of map page. And then we'll put this one on, this one on, and what we'll do is we'll glue this up here, and we'll make like a little tiny tuck spot. So now you have them balanced together, top and bottom. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to grab my little itty bitty stapler and staple it together. So just like that. And then you can tuck it up here. And for your longer pieces, you can tuck it there and then see you're not going to fall out anywhere. So then this can essentially really be a floating notebook or a floating ephemera piece. So then you have little tiny spots up here, and really, I mean, it sounds kind of like, oh well, I should have thought about that, but like you can just take scraps of paper and fold them and stick them in your pockets. I've seen a ton of people do that, and it's just something to create extra journaling space or extra things to put your memories on. So there's that pocket that's filled. Let's put something in this pocket. I really like the black, so let's do some of this black. And this would be really cool if you had like a white Sharpie pen or gel pen or something. And then we'll just fold that over so it kind of creates like a little envelope type pocket, or an envelope type paper, I should say. So there's that one. And then let's find something to put in here. I really like the squirrel, so let's do more of the squirrel paper. So this one I'll fold long ways. I might have to cut it a little bit, maybe a little too wide. Alright, so I'll just fold it back this way. And stick it in here like that. And then we need one more for the top of this one. So let's see what we have left. I really just want to finish using up this map page because I really like it. So let's just do this and stick that in there. So it folds like that, and like that, and like that. So you could go ahead and put another little pocket on here. You could do a belly band. That would actually be really cute. Let's try that. We could do like a little itty bitty belly band on it. So there's that. And then let's do a cute little tag shape maybe. We could kind of stick it on here. this, and then we can get some of this paper to fold over and stick inside our belly band. Just like that. And that's it. So simple, easy. I mean, it definitely makes a statement because now, I mean, it's definitely pretty chunky and it'll look fabulous inside of a junk journal. So that's all I have for day 9, which was scraps. So we used up a ton of our scraps, and granted we still have a lot left, but there's a lot less than what there was. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if you know anyone who hasn't subscribed but you think, hey, I think they might like what she has to offer, definitely let them know. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow for day 10. See, on my journal, it's a little big, but this is a smaller journal than normal. So it would fit good in a different one. This is my recipe one, and it's a little big also. But you could cut this down beforehand, or you could use this in like a mini journal, whatever you want to do. So anyways, until next time, guys, see ya.